Hello, everyone. The instant I pressed record, that's when the sirens came on, but then they stopped just that quick. So, hello, everyone. Um, Today is Thursday, September 29th, 2022 at 6:39 a.m. And it's freaking 57 degrees. Um, I'm freezing cold. Even last night, before midnight, I felt cold enough that I need two hoodies. I think I have another one, like a little, it's like a hoodie but no hood on top, but I guess you call that a sweater, a modern day sweater. Um, but I miss the way people used to dress back in the 90s with like nylon wind pants, turtlenecks, and stuff like that. Like people used to and I miss certain fashion trends and music and yikes pencils, the triangular yikes pencils. I miss those so much. And just certain things about the 90s. Some things about the 80s I miss too, but I talk all the time about how I miss the 80s and 90s. But the 80s and 90s was also a time when people had more love and respect for each other. Nowadays, people just cutthroat and evil, and they do whatever evil that they can get away with. But they only and they do whatever evil when nobody's looking. So yeah, I did say what time it was. 6:39 a.m. Right? Yeah. Now it's 6:41. So I was able to sleep better last night, but um, I don't know what time I went to bed or what time I went to sleep. I don't know what time I went to bed or what time I went to sleep, but I was tired last night, and I don't know if I think I did get me a little bit sleep before 11 o'clock, maybe, and then afterwards definitely went to sleep, and then I woke up. It was 2 something in the morning. I had to go potty. Then again at 4:45, and then again at about 6:15, somewhere around there, 6:15 or something. But I could not go back to sleep after 4:45, and it was about 5:15 this morning. They had a perp that rode around in a loud modified vehicle, kept riding near. Come on, man. Speaking of that, wow, how did that happen? As soon as I speak about the loud modified car, here comes a loud truck. Excuse me. So, wow, I'm so cold. Like, this is the type of temperature that I feel so cold that I can't even function. And my legs are dry and ashy. Well, I don't care. But, so just before doing the video, I flossed and brushed my teeth and spit it out over there. And no, I don't use regular toothpaste anymore. So it's hard to get the convenience and the opportunity to get to brush your teeth. I mean, well, last night I was able to get some bring a cup of water here, but the top didn't fit the cup. The cup was too small for the top. So yesterday, this Hispanic guy, I think his name is Mikey, and at one of the restaurants, at one of my meals, he was, a narcissistic perp. He hangs out with narcissistic whore Heidi that works at O'Reilly's. But Mikey, I don't know. It's like I call him, you know, it's like he made me so mad yesterday because he treated me like I deserved to be punished, and he the only one who treat me mean and hate me and gives me an issue. And I know he's under 30, but he act like he probably under 25, and act like he delusionally believe he has high authority over me. He ain't that much taller than me, and so when I try to eat and charge my phone, he what he wanted to do was he's like, put her at table 37, where he knows that outlet doesn't work. And he was, abusive and mean towards me a few times, and everybody else is nice and they love me, but he the only one who give me dirty looks and treat me mean and treat me like a high school bully, and treat me like I deserve to be punished. But one time he was blasting a very vulgar, loud music from the rapper Lil Wayne. I'm like, come on, I mean, and it's like he act like as if he suffers little dick syndrome, So he really made me mad that he doesn't even talk to me, you know, and I never did him anything, and he always had an issue with me. And he the only one. He's not even the manager, but he act like he think that he can dictate, that he has the authority to say that I'm not allowed to charge my phone. So, and that's that perk. Um, so he act like he got the authority to dictate that I shouldn't be allowed to charge my phone, and then he rolls his eyes or give me mean looks or get an attitude every time he see me, or he treat me like I don't exist, but he's pleasant and personable and normal towards everybody else. But he doesn't even really speak to me. But he went over to the hostess and walk up to her and tell her, "Oh, you make sure you put her at table 37. Motherfucker, you stay over at the bar and mind your damn business." But I told her the truth. I said, "No, don't listen to him. Don't put me at that table. That one does not work." So then she gave me another table that does, where the plug does work. I have to have my phone fully charged, or at least close to fully charged, to be out here on the streets at night in case anything happens. As I said, they have been trying to sex traffic me, and you bastards don't believe me. Y'all think I'm just a lying drama queen and troublemaker and delusional and crazy, and that I'm the sick one who just falsely fantasizes. They'd be like, nobody want to sex traffic your ugly ass. Well, I got proof that they are. Why else would I have to change my phone number? I thought I was too ugly. I thought I was too old for them to want me. If I'm too ugly, old, and too ugly, old, and unattractive for them to want me. But everybody talks about my youthful appearance. Hell, I didn't realize that was what they were trying to do in Los Angeles, trying to sex traffic me, because everybody thought I was 30. I was 30, and everybody thought I was a 12-year-old. But anyway, um, so a few days ago when I went to take a shower, they had these fake hypocritian perps. And I hate when these bastards, they want to walk up to you and treat you like you don't, like a dumb little elementary school child or toddler, you know, and they want to start off, do you think you're a good person? And and then they want to act like they want to quiz you, like these fake preachers and fake pastors, fake street preachers. They act like they want to try to quiz you on what you know about heaven and hell, and then they spread a wrong gospel, a false gospel, and then lie to you, telling you that you don't have to stop sinning. But then those perps, they play all kinds of psychological and mental games, and then excuse me, they play all kinds of psychological and mental games. And so then the guy, he even was trying to say things to trigger me and make me mad. I'm like, how you gonna be a Christian pastor and you a perp? So he tried to suggest that I go to Olive Baptist Church and get with a local church, and that's necessary for salvation. No, it's not. But y'all telling people join a local church and fellowship, but then you say that you don't have to stop sinning in order to be saved. But they want to, so then I said, no, I'm never going back to Olive Baptist Church again, because you know I said I had bad experiences there. He's like, well, that's negative, and that's the past, and you should stop dwelling on the past and just give them another chance. And I'm like, you talking about me being negative and dwelling on the past? Yeah, that's fucking triggering, make me mad. So um then later on, he was talking to me some more, and then I mentioned that him and the other guy, that they were so tall, and then he got an attitude and started to act fake and weird when I mentioned, like, as if he thought that was no big deal, or that I was being childish for saying that, how, oh wow, you're all so tall. you know so they looked like they were close to 7 feet tall, but they were young, very young. Like, you could tell they were under 25, even though I know I'm not good at estimating people's age and stuff. But so I heard some other people who be like in their 30s and 40s and look nearly like teenagers. I heard they also get treated like a teen, like a child too. I'm so sorry. Why does my phone keep doing this? Like, they try to manipulate from half of my face to be shown, and then they put that in the fucking thumbnail. So I'm trying to show my whole face and not half my face. And then they use the AI to try to falsely make it like as if I'm putting one eye symbolism, but I don't even get control over the thumbnail, unless I just recently figured out a few days ago, or about a week ago. I recently figured out how to put like a still picture. But I figured out how to put a picture, you know, on there, but I don't know how to customize the screenshot. I mean, the still of the still image. Like, some people are able, like, they were able to pick through which area of the video they want the thumbnail to be. Wait. So I still feel like I need more sleep. Still feeling sleep deprived. And one of the jobs I went to try to apply to online yesterday. They didn't even have that position on the website. So yeah. So yesterday evening, when walking out the restaurant, um, they had a white female who turned on her ignition the instant that I walked out of the restaurant, and then they had this. Um, it was the instant I walk out of out of the restaurant. You know, it was the instant that I walk out of the restaurant, and then they had a white Ford Escape. Somebody in a white Ford Escape with the Washington. Come on, man, with the Washington State license plate. You know, the Washington State license plate, and I couldn't get a picture of her because my hands were full with me carrying the cup of water, and my sleeping bag and stuff. My hands were full, so I couldn't even record or film anything. And then right after and they had a guy in a car, a black car. I was already crossing the street, and he was trying to deliberately hit me with his car. So I stuck my middle finger up at both of them, and she had this fake surprised look. They had a perp. Damn, I just missed it. They had a perp riding on a bike back there. He had on a red. He had looked like he had red hair. So I didn't get around to writing a short story, and like, see, I just caught it that I was looking down and I didn't realize half of my face was showing. So so a lot of times he got like on a red cap or red hat or something. So 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 he so wow, that homeless perp lesbian just looked at me like as if she wanted to whip my ass or something when she just passed by. She had walked across the street towards this way, and yeah, she been gaslighting and perping me too. It's like, how the hell, what you homeless for if you sold out and you were demon possessed? So today is another day I could go take a shower, but I can't go every day like I want to, trying to minimize confrontations with the damn bus drivers. So as much as I wish I could go and get warmer clothes to wear, I can't believe it's that time of the year again. See, over the summer, I don't have to. It's like I gotta walk around in a hoodie, not at least a minimum of a hoodie, at about 9 months out of the year, and then maybe June through September I can walk around with just plain t-shirt and shorts. But for the rest of the year, even in May, sometimes part of June and part of September, I gotta walk around with a doggone hoodie. So yesterday I was looking back at some of my old videos of my targeting, and wow, it's like I feel cold. My hands feel cold, but the rest of my skin and my body feels hot. Like not warm, but hot. So it's like, and I had a hard time trying to keep warm last night with the sleeping bag that was given to me. As I said, I'm gonna try to get me like, hold on, wait. I'm gonna try to get me two more sleeping bags that's not red, that's heavier, warmer temperature next week, this coming Monday. So as I said, what the hell am I gonna do if I was working a full-time job plus my social security check and they still say that's not enough or not sufficient? Come on, man. That's not enough or sufficient enough for a $700 place. Come on, man. So, yeah, I gotta be watchful with, try to be more watchful, but sometimes my mind wanders and I don't even realize it. But, with this specific phone right here, it seems like I don't know if the YouTube algorithm or the artificial intelligence AI try to pick up whenever my face will unintentionally show, and it seems like they will keep trying to put that in the thumbnail. That's why they have a big square on my around my face on a while I'm recording to try to do the fake ass facial recognition thing while I'm doing this video. When I had the camera face towards me on this new phone. So yeah, I was looking through some old YouTube videos from one of my other channels last I mean yesterday when I was at the library. And dog, me looking back at videos about Alex Dupree and stuff like that, it seemed like it made me mad all over again. you know. But I guess he was one of the original perps after 2009, like 2020. He was one of the original perps that been trying to sex traffic me and trying to trying to sex traffic me and trying to get me to sell out and offer deals. It's like after he ran me out of Pensacola, that's when he started to try to play psychological games and act like he wanted to try to offer me deals to get me to sell out. And how the fuck did he find my YouTube channel? How did he find out my name? Well, maybe through the police. Because it was New Year's 2020. I went to Fake Bodacious and didn't realize they were closed. And he guarded that place like a vicious pit bull or something. And he terrorized me. And I have video footage. Even the day before when he ran me out of Pensacola, he called the police on me unprovoked for no reason, So I'm glad I don't freaking see him no more. It's been a while. Well, it's been since September 26th of last year was the last time I saw him in person, but then he did some harassment online. So, dang. And even some other, see, there we go again. Even stupid freaking truck. So, I mean, even certain other videos that I look back at from 2020 or whatever made me, like, even from a gang stalking footage that I had a couple of years ago, that they I mean it even, brought back fresh feelings of anger and stuff, all over again pretty much. So, but as I said, they kept on attacking my channels, trying to get my channels taken down and trying to get my videos taken down. And they even tried that on this channel recently. And so, you know, so I mean, if I was a fake, a fraud, and a liar, I wouldn't be isolated from society. I wouldn't be called crazy. And it's like, if you're being professed to be targeted, why the hell would you gaslight me and call me crazy after I speak out against your covert abuse towards me? After I figured you out, that you were sold out covert fake TI perp, you know. And so I guess being targeted, most people don't like you, but then they want to pretend to, I guess when somebody come into your life and pretend to be a friend, they 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 want that, I guess they all have an agenda to take information from you and ruin and destroy you. And hold up, I was trying to put the strings back inside. So I think I really think that the online perps, I think they find covert ways to deactivate where I can't get any thumbs up on any of my videos. Either that or certain videos nobody want to give a thumbs up, but they'll make sure that I'll get at least a minimum of more than 10 thumbs down. So they have a lot of people who claim to be TIs, but they don't want to talk about this targeting anymore, and all they want to pretend to be positive, fake positive, and they want to pretend to be fake positive, but then they go around perping and abusing people. It's like, how you're one of the most abusive people on this earth, and you want to talk about spreading positivity and telling people don't be negative. So it's like, if somebody does a like a video promoting and glorifying a Disney movie that has subtle pedophilia themes in it, and then they throw up the devil horns. Oh, when you point that out, they want to block you and say that no negativity will be tolerated. When we trying to eradicate wickedness, and you call me, you call me you call me negative for pointing out your devil horns, or your 666 hand sign, or your hand, and I forgot what they call it. Well, when I start to speak truth now, here come loud cars. Now that I'm trying to get some truth spoken out, loud cars to disrupt. See, that car just randomly come out of nowhere the instant I start getting to some real deep truth. But they swoop into your life, pretend to be targeted, start perping you, and start being controlling and narcissistic. And then when you speak out against what they did to you over the phone or behind closed doors, then they want to talk about, I'm done trying to be her babysitter. I'm done. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm almost old enough to be your mother. How dare you try to talk about me like that? I didn't ask you to swoop into my life anyway. Get the fuck away from me. You know, so yeah, but anyway, I wrote a few, like 3 blog posts yesterday, and I was too tired and didn't get around to writing. I was too tired and didn't get around to writing any. I didn't get around to writing any. You know, short stories or nothing. But I'm glad I was able to get me some sleep. But I was too freaking cold. Now everybody, like today, everybody's wearing long sleeve. You know, I freaking, and she's coughing without covering her mouth. They had a man at the post office yesterday. He, I'm like, how the hell you look like you nearly 50 years old? You look like you're nearly 50 years old, and you cough close to distance from me. I'm close distance to me. You cough without covering your mouth twice. But I'm surprised I had mail yesterday. But yeah, I mean the Medicare, Medicare, a Medicare big fat book. So I'm gonna go for now. What time is it? 7:10. Yeah, y'all see me in 20 minutes.